Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now. Hold on.
Look, there's money on it!
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
We had some technical difficulties, so can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Yep.
a little low, but I can hear you. So, welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Here
Sorry,
we
I
are.
have to close the window real quick. It's like real windy.
We had some pretty bad storms blow through here a few minutes ago, and yeah, things were a little rough, but we're here. We made it. No tornadoes, so
Nope.
can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh no.
Now you're off. No.
No.
Uh-oh. I'll pull you out and
It's
fix
just
it
not,
and then
it's
come
just
on
not
back in.
working.
No? Still not there? I'm going to pull you out and then see if you can fix it and come on back in. So, we're having some technical difficulties, but no problem. We are here. We're going to say hello to some people. Tess is here. She says, hello.
Hi, Tess.
And Lynn is here. She says, hello, hello.
Hi, Lynn. Those are my girls.
Super Fast Tortoise's wife is here. Hello. Welcome. Heather is here. Hey, Heather. We had a... Let's see. Coogie dude? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
I think it's Coogie, dude. Yeah.
Coogie dude? Yeah. Hey. Hello.
Cute.
Welcome. New name for me. Pretty cool. Rosie's here. I believe in the powers of the audio gods. Yeah. It's an interesting... it always happens, though. Right when you think you got it, it doesn't work correctly. Fartsack Jack is here. He says Frito Banditos. Larry is here. He says, hey, guys. Hi, Larry. Welcome. Ed's here. He says, hey, guys.
Hi,
Ed.
Ed.
Welcome. And William's here. Hi, William. Welcome. Fartsack Jack says, check, tech support, stat. That's right. We need the Pittsburgh Picker IT department. That's what we need. Rainbow Picker says, is the NC Picker live? I don't think so.
No, is this NC Picker?
Is this NC Picker live? Oh, does he have a lot of technical issues? It was good whenever I was on. We were good. Did he have that, though? No. Super Fast Tortoise will be our guest at some point. So I'm hoping he gets his audio issues worked out, and we'll bring him back on when he does. Let's see. We've got Ed says, I just got better from a bad episode of the flu. Ooh.
Yay.
I don't know what the...
Glad you're better.
Yeah, I hope you are better. I saw in your video you said you just got better, so I'm glad you're feeling better. Rainbow City Picker says, just joking. Hi, guys. Hi, Rainbow City Picker. Welcome. Yeah. Does NC Picker commonly have audio issues? Because he was good when I was on. We were perfect. So, hello, Super Fast Tortoise. He'll be with us in a moment.
Super Fast Tortoise dad? Is that his dad?
Is this it? Are you Super Fast Tortoise's dad? Because that would be pretty cool. Ed wants to know, where did you get the subscribe pillow?
From SM Postcards.
That's right.
I said
Our
I
good
liked
friend
it.
Mark.
He's like, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, he was redoing his room anyways, and he's like, I don't have anywhere for it, so you guys can have it. So there it is, always behind my head and always reminding you to subscribe.
You know, it's funny because they do sell, he sent the pillowcase because he had it stuffed with packing peanuts. And I didn't want to put packing peanuts in it. I wanted to put a real pillow in it.
That's right.
So I was sitting here for like weeks, and finally yesterday I went to Walmart and I remembered to buy like the inner pillow thing, they have them for like $4 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got it. But they do sell the pillowcases on Amazon for like $8. So
Yeah. Check it out there, Ed. I think you'd like it. You can put it in the garage with you.
it wasn't the living room originally, but yeah, it's a fun little accent.
Yeah. Let's see if Derek's here. Let's see if we can hear her. Can you hear
Hello?
us? Hey, there he is.
So basically, our entire setup that we worked hard on all day did not work on StreamYard. Like,
Perfect.
you can't really see, but there's like toys and things that got set up in the background, and lights all flashy to make this look good. And we're not even using a good camera.
So everything went wrong, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Hey,
But it still worked.
You know what they say about well-laid plans.
They never work.
They never work. So anyways,
Murphy's
Super Fast
Law.
Tortoise is with us. Yeah, exactly. Derek, Super Fast Tortoise, is with us today. He's a new reseller, which is something a little different. Normally we have like all these experienced resellers on, and we're like, nope, we're going with a new one. So you are brand new, right? Like you literally a couple months into reselling?
Couple months in, yes. We just started eBay. Now we are on. Oh no, we're just started eBay. We've been doing marketplace on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Do you sell a lot on Marketplace?
In general, during the summer, yes. During the colder temps like now, no.
Oh, okay. Do you do mostly local pickup with Facebook, or do you shipping?
Well, believe it or not, we normally have people come to the door or come to our house and pick it up. If you got something someone wants, they'll pick it up.
That's true. That's very, very true. It's very, very true. So what? So you said you just started eBay and you're putting things up on eBay. I know you had like that Cadillac jacket. Is that up yet?
No, we didn't want to put anything like big bang. And the most expensive thing we got on right now is some pink Nikes.
Okay, those aren't bad.
Yeah,
we're getting a pair of Nikes back, thankfully. Some lady so they're Nike Lights is what they are, like LITE, and I think they're supposed to be lightweight running shoes. Ed's in the chat, so he knows everything about shoes. And we sent them to her, and she's like, "These are really lightweight, and they can feel kind of flimsy. I don't think these are real. I want my money back." And I'm like, "Well, they're lightweight running shoes. They're supposed to feel flimsy and cheap, I believe. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like that."
Well, I don't want to say cheap, but light.
Yeah. So they're coming back.
Yeah, that's what that's what these are. They're Nike running shoes. They're fiber pink, size women's 11. You know, so
that's a big woman's shoe.
They're very light. Yeah, it's a 9.5 men's, I believe.
Yeah. Huh. They'll sell. I mean, Nike sell pretty well. Right. Rainbow City Picker has a question. He says, "What's your best find recently?" Derek, you want to go first?
Jeez. My most recent find, I'd have to dig it out if I had to show you. But
no, you don't have to show us.
For me, I normally find stuff I like to sell, and my most recent one was this tall Captain America figure, which is worth like $20. But
nice.
My most expensive find was that jacket you were talking about.
Yeah, it's a Cadillac Escalade. Like, it almost looks like a starter jacket to me.
Huh?
It almost does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a jacket that they give someone who actually buys the car or someone who works for the company to sell the company's logo.
Oh wait, so you get it if you buy an Escalade?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I almost want to buy an Escalade now.
They should give a coat with every car.
Yeah, that's right. Sarah would have gladly taken the Lexus coat, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I want a coat. I want a free coat.
What is our best find lately? Probably those postcards. We got a whole binder of postcards, like
They're
vintage postcards. Yeah. So probably those would be our best find lately, I'd say. Yep. Or that model, that Hemi engine model. That was awesome.
That wasn't. We didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I was getting. I literally paid $2 for a whole box of stuff, and that was in there.
Did you say was that out on What Sold video? You'd know. It was in a bag. It was a model of an engine in a bag. I don't think that was on yet. It might have been. I don't remember.
We just got it. Well, we just got it on Saturday.
Yeah, and it sold. Yeah, so it probably isn't.
It
So
sold almost immediately.
yeah, so it might be on Wednesday's video, but it was a Hemi engine plastic model, and it wasn't even in the box. But it was still, they have the box, and then there's the bag inside the box. It was still in that bag, so it was never assembled, and it sold for $50. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But Riblets Gaming, her coolest find lately is she like one of her best finds lately is she found like, I don't know if they're ceramic, but they're in that mold style of the nativity. Everything's like
Okay, yeah.
12 inches long, except corresponding parts. So that's a good find, especially for Q4. That's what we're starting in.
Christmas decoration. It's a good time to start. Christmas decorations are going crazy right now.
We've been selling them.
Before you were on, Ed was talking about the pillow, the subscribe pillow that SM Postcard sent us. And he said, have you ever seen how expensive subscriber counters are? I didn't even know they had those.
Me either.
Yeah. Here's an answer to our shoe question. Yeah, that's what they call them, lightweight. It's a bargain style of Nikes.
Well, yeah, I mean, how does she not know this?
Jimmy's here. He says, hey. Jack Harrington says it's picking time. Riblets is saying, hey, now, that's my foot size. Sorry.
Yeah, Adam, way to go. I mean, I wear like a 9, sometimes a 10 even.
I have her husband on, and I insult her shoe size. Just rude.
11. You have a huge foot, Adam.
Yeah, I do. I have big feet. I'm a size 13, so I have big feet too. Jack Harrington just wanted to pop in and say hi. Fart Sack Jack said, I just got 6 seasons of Highlander on VHS today. Wow. That might be really good. Are they? Yeah. That would be awesome.
Know what that is.
I'm laughing because Casey and I had an opportunity to buy 2 full sets of Highlander from Goodwill and passed them up. One was all sealed in case as a set collection, and the other one was open but still new condition.
Sealed.
Yeah.
That might have been a good one.
VHS was flying.
It seems to be really hit or miss to me, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, it seems like some of them fetch a really good dollar, and then some of them don't. Like, I don't know. But it's anybody's guess where that's going to go. Rainbow City Picker said he just found a Harley Davidson staff shirt, $50. Nice. Little cool. Miss Q's here. Hey, little Miss Q.
Gas station.
That's right, Little Miss Gas Station. SM Postcards is here. Mark, how's it going? Welcome.
We sold more postcards today.
We did, that's right. And we got the pillow up, Mark. It was the pillow. Yep. Ed said I saw that. Oh, yeah, okay, so the thing was in the last What Sold video. There you go. Your wife says, oh my God, Fart Sack Jack, there are 3 sets of those that are good. Are they worth money? I think they are. I haven't looked them up, but
I'm going to look them up right now. What are they, VHS or DVD?
They're VHS. They sold as a set.
Oh.
1 to 5.
Nice.
Because even though there could only be 1.
That's right. There can, but there's apparently 5. Rosie says found a sealed Ancestry DNA kit at the bins, which sold instantly. But I spent 5 hours at the bins and found 10 things.
I saw that on your Instagram story. It sold for like $50 or something.
I didn't even know you. Well, I guess you could sell them, huh?
Yeah, because you just send it in and then they do your analysis of your DNA. I did it.
I would not want that.
And then it tells you who you're all related to. It's crazy. Whoever else did the DNA, it tells you that you're related to people. I found out I was related to someone that I was like friends with in high school.
No. And if you ever murder anybody, the government's already got your DNA.
I'm not going to murder anyone.
It's true.
Except for maybe Adam.
There's your answer. Solds are around $90, but I think it's all episodes.
It is.
All the episodes, 6 seasons. Didn't
Yep.
dig too much.
That is correct, Fart Sack Jack.
So
I
there you
just
go.
looked it up right now. Yeah,
So
1
the-
to 6. Mm-hmm.
You said that was just 1 through 5? Derek, that was 1 through 5.
I believe movies. Highlander movies.
Oh, so this wasn't the series. I don't know what the new movies would sell for.
Casey's saying it's the seasons. I thought it was the movies.
okay.
They're all VHS.
Yeah, they might be worth some money.
All right, I'm being corrected. She said the entire season set.
Okay.
I just knew
I,
they were movies.
I thought I heard her yelling back there.
Larry says just found. Good.
Oh, Casey's good at correcting my brain. So if I think something and it's wrong, she'll let me know, and not offensively. No, it's just because I sometimes need help thinking, remembering.
So yeah, apparently they're worth some money. Larry says I just found Nike Air Jordan old school basketball shorts with new with tags, 6 pairs, sold all of them for $60 a pair. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's pretty nuts.
Ed wears a size 13 also.
Shoe
Really?
twins.
I don't know about that one, Ed. Tasha, the eBay sorceress, is here. Welcome, Tasha. That's an awesome name.
She was here before.
She was. Yeah. I just every time I read it, I don't read sorceress correctly inside my head, so I'm like, so like what? Whose name did I screw up last week?
Oh, Marie.
Mari.
Like Marai.
Rainbow City Picker. Good questions today. How far would you drive to an estate sale? Anymore, I don't think I'd drive 5 miles for one unless it was a family-owned one.
Family
But-
run.
Pretty much.
Family-run one, yeah. I think the furthest we've ever driven was to McKeesport. So what was that like?
No. We went to Ohio, remember? For that really crappy one.
Oh yeah, we did. We went almost to like a
was
little
like-
outside Akron, in between Akron and Cleveland.
Like
and
2 hours, maybe.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours. So that's how far we drive, but we won't anymore. That one was insane. There was some crazy movie memorabilia, but it wasn't like an estate sale where somebody died and then they were selling off things. It was an estate sale where the guy was moving and trying to downsize. So he was trying to get retail for everything. Like he had a Rolling Stone shirt that was signed by no, it wasn't even signed. It was just an old 80s Rolling Stone shirt, and he
It
wanted
was
like
not.
$500 for it. So
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's ridiculous.
there you go.
It was.
Super Fast Tortoise, do you specialize in anything?
Well, my goal is to specialize into action figures and stuff that I want to collect. I've sold a lot of that on Marketplace. Marketplace is a really good place if you want to sell toys.
Yes.
I haven't sold Magic the Gathering cards because one, I collect that myself, and two, it's a really hard bargain to get into.
Yes. It eludes me. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. When I see it, I'm like, I know these are Magic cards, but I don't know whether they're worth money or not.
Yeah, well, see, the company, Wizards of the Coast, they like to make money too, and they will reprint money cards, and the value of the money cards will eventually drop. Like I have a cube, which I brought in because it's my baby. This is like $4,000 worth of cards, Magic cards.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Over the years, good investment. But it used to be like 5,000. But with the reprints that have happened, it's dropped the value of the cube itself.
So I have a question for you. If let's say you were out sourcing and you found like the card that would fetch a real high dollar on either Marketplace or eBay, would you sell it?
Yes.
Or you would?
Yeah.
Like if it was the card, it would be awesome to have in your collection, but it really is a lot of money.
Right. I would sell it. Like I have, like the most expensive card I own that's a single individual card is worth $100. Right.
No, that's a lot of money.
I don't
for
want
a
to.
card.
I personally don't want to own a card that's worth thousands and have it in my collection because I'd be too worried that if we're playing a game, it's gonna go down, you know. But
Yeah.
the quick turnaround of Magic cards that sell, if you sell it on the right market, you'll at least get half of what it's worth at your local LGS, which is your local game store, or you can get close to the full amount what it's worth selling it to a friend online. So if I can get the money back, it's worth selling than keeping.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to express that even more.
No,
Like,
I was just curious because, like, I feel like if I were to collect something and I really was diehard about collecting it and I got something and Sarah was like, "Oh, this is worth like $700 on eBay," and I'm like, "But I could have it." I don't.
Right.
I mean,
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Like what I just showed you, that case is a set that I made myself that we can play games from. So if it's a high value card that can go in there that will fit, yeah. But most likely, if it's like some $5,000 card, it's more worth going to the money. You know,
I agree.
The almighty dollar is.
Your wife says we also found 2 pairs of cowgirl boots, both Durango head west, women's size 11.
Oh,
nice.
That was ridiculous. So let me explain this really quick. So we're going to this garage sale. It's more like an estate sale, but it's a garage sale. And what they're doing is they have all this stuff in storage because it used to be a daycare facility, like an in-home daycare, and they're bringing everything in and selling it. And not all of it's like daycare stuff, but they did like a week-long thing. And we went there and we found a couple video games not worth mentioning, but like we found a few fun things. But this lady comes out with these boots and says, "These are boots. These are for sale. Do you want them?" And Casey, she's looking at them. She's like, "Oh, these look fancy." And then all of a sudden, here walks over some more boots. So they really were pushing these boots into our hands.
They really wanted you to have those boots. We've had good luck with cowboy boots. They sell for decent money and they sell fast. So.
Yeah, we sold the last 2 pairs we got from our friend. We sold in like 2 days.
And ours weren't really fancy. They were just kind of well, one of them was. It was like they were white, but the other one wasn't that fancy, and it sold.
We sold them
too.
for like between 50 and 70.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're quick sellers. SM Postcard says postcards are just awesome. Postcard people are just awesome. Doll people are crazy.
Hi now.
He has to say that every live. That and he'll plug that he's on next week. Ed said, "I just realized they are doing the shoe return on Facebook." Oh, I just realized. Are they doing the shoe return on Facebook or eBay? They're doing it on eBay. Yeah.
Yep.
Fartsack Jack says he has all 6, and it's a TV series.
Yeah, so it's like $80 to $100.
Yeah. Cheryl says hello. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome.
Hello.
Fartsack Jack is just going crazy with his emojis again. Rosie says, what have you found to be the biggest learning curve? For me, it was actually weighing my items going from Posh to other platforms. What about, well, Derek, we'll ask you first. What do you find being the biggest learning curve since you're brand new?
Right. So there's plenty of learning curves. And right now our biggest one is figuring out proper shipping. But like, cause like when we're listing and you got to put a price, and with that price, you got to do shipping. We're trying to aggregate that whole mindset together on figuring that out. So that's the biggest one right now. But the second biggest one that I've had is looking for those items that people really do want. I can find anything that looks super cool to me, but you know, if I find something that we all can think is super cool, that's something that will most likely sell.
See, it's funny to me that like we only sell a handful of things that we think are cool. Like the Cabbage Patch obviously being one of them. Well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's like 2 things that I like think are really cool, and that's Cabbage Patches are one of them.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Finding that.
Go
ahead.
This is why Riblets is the brain trust. She finds actually good things that my brain would think is like trash, but are worth money. And my brain's looking for that action figure, that movie, that one thing that I like. So that's my personal learning curve.
Yeah, Sarah's the same way. She'll find things like those holiday catalogs that we sold, and those are something that again I would have been like, yeah, no, I would have gone right by them. And,
Oh yeah, I knew those were money even before I looked them up.
Yeah, but the biggest learning curve for us was the same thing. So Rosie, you don't necessarily have to weigh everything. You just have to have a good idea of what class it's going to go in. Like that's the biggest thing, because if you do first class shipping, like you sell a lot of clothes. So if they're heavy clothes and they won't fit, when they won't fit in like a priority envelope, flat rate envelope, then that's the only time you'd have to do like a calculated shipping, and you have to be exact on the weight. With first class, if you list everything at 15 ounces and the weight, the size of 7x4x7, or it doesn't even really matter what the size is, first class is going to be 15 ounces and under. So if you list it at 15 ounces, that's the top when it comes to first class. Like you can't get any higher than that. So your shipping might be slightly higher than everybody else, but you won't make that many mistakes.
Yeah, but you have to go through the mistakes too. That's what we're learning.
Yes. And once you get a rhythm going, like what we've started figuring out shipping really when we started selling things like jeans. Like we knew every pair of jeans would fit in this padded flat rate envelope that is just gonna it was gonna fit in this. So we knew how much this cost to go across the country, because it's just one rate. So it wasn't too terribly difficult from there. But that's when we really started learning exactly what everything costs to ship and where. So you do have to do it to figure it out. Like you got to be prepared to take a few losses to figure it out. Let's see. Your wife says all the seasons on VHS is a collection sealed. Front of each VHS made one picture spelled out Highlander. Oh, that's really awesome. I think it would be. I think it'd be worth picking up, unless they're asking an arm and a leg for it. Then it might not be. Little Miss Q sold a Fritz Disney pin for $33.33. There were only 2 sold, both priced around $10. Both sold and were used. Mine was new, so I just used my favorite number to price it with offers, and it sold at full price. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Fritz Disney pin is. Does anybody know?
That's probably a character.
Is it? It would have to be, I guess, huh? I knew what you were all talking about. Tortoise just gets confused. She's talking to Fartsack Jack and everybody else in the chat. Rainbow City Picker says, "Do you ever downsize inventory?" We have not.
Yep, we do.
Well, oh yeah, we did.
The
book.
Go ahead.
I said we've upped-sized our inventory. We got more inventory that we should not have probably done that.
No, you definitely should have. That's the only way to get going. We did. We had a bunch of random books, like just random softback books that we pulled out of the bins, or like, we go to a thrift store and they had a quarter sale or something like that, or whatever, and we pulled them all. They were on for like $2 or $3 on eBay. We pulled them all and just donated. But we didn't. Yeah. We don't really slash too often.
Right. Yeah. We really don't.
We did downsize a lot of the junk we got from the Amazon box, though.
It's still sitting in the back of my car, guys. The Amazon box is still sitting in the back of my car with all the junk in it.
Yeah,
it's kind of where Casey and I are getting at. We're waiting for more spots to open up on eBay so we can list more, but we've got so much amassed. We need to push it.
You'll be happy whenever they do open it up. I promise, because then you won't have to go source quite as much. Let's see, Rainbow City Picker got some more questions. Do you have times where you take longer periods of time off and not source? No. We have gone on vacation. We went to Myrtle Beach in August and we took a week off. But that was the most time we've taken off in a while. In fact, we're going to a winery over the weekend. Well, starting on Sunday, and we're still gonna do an online auction Sunday night.
Yeah, and then I looked at the pickup location. It's like 40 minutes from the winery, so we can go pick it up.
So, no, we don't take time off. What about you, Derek? Do you take time off?
Only between paychecks, you know. No, I'm kidding. But like, we try, we do, but we don't do as much because there's always that money waiting out there that we want to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't find it if you don't go looking for it. That's for sure. Rainbow City Picker, when are you starting TikTok? I did. I started on TikTok. I'm just not good at it. I'm crappy at it. I cannot. I don't know. I look at everybody else on TikTok and I'm like, I'm garbage compared to them. Like and the other thing is I don't film like this. I film like this. So all my TikToks look, kind of weird. Like there's black bars.
Harder.
I do have to try harder. I'm not good at it. And every time I open that stupid app, I'm there for 2 hours watching TikToks because I'm like,
oh yes, he is, guys.
That's exactly what my wife does. She started a TikTok and she starts looking through it, and like by 2 hours later, she's seen her like 2000 dance video.
yeah, that's me. It's freakishly addicting, like freakishly addicting, because you're sitting there and you're like, what's this jerk gonna do? And you're like, oh. And then you flip to the next one, and you're like, "Oh!" it just keeps going.
I'll be lying right next to her in the fart sack, and she'll be on her phone starting it, and I'll end up losing my interest from the TV to her phone.
Yeah. Well, Sarah doesn't do TikTok. Sarah does Reels on Instagram, which is essentially the same thing. And for the first month, she was looking at that. We'd be driving home in the truck, and I'd hear clips of songs, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm watching these cat videos on Reels. And I'm like, oh. And then she started showing them to me, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then I get everybody on either Reels or TikTok gets in a rhythm, so they all like everybody starts using the same song or different, know. So you'll hear the same clip over and over and over and over again, and I'm like, ugh. So then I started doing it on TikTok, and I'm sure it's the same thing. But I get played by the videos where people are they have that music that's building up to something. It's and then nothing happens, and I'm like, oh man, there needs to be a dislike button on this thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I get thumbs down on every video I put out. I get 2 or 3 thumbs down on every video I put out. There needs to be a thumbs down on TikTok because those videos are annoying. And then there's there's this one guy that chimes in on other videos and teaches you random facts about things. And he's addicting. And then there's this other guy that reads actual conversations from people on Facebook Marketplace, which is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. He does both characters, and he always puts on on a funny wig or something, and it's hysterical. I got to stop talking about it because I'm talking about it so much. It's get back to reselling. Little Miss Q just got 2 pairs of Justin boots for $1 a pair. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Ribbit said I paid $1 for each pair because I bundle a lot of things together. Oh, she's a bundler at the yard sales.
Bundlers.
You're bundlers.
Yeah, well, we're going to start a pile here, and it starts out as one little thing, and by the time I go grab next thing, Casey has 5 other things there.
You've been watching too much American Pickers, haven't you? Bundling.
They like the bundle.
It's all about the bundle.
Rainbow City Picker says, are you buying extra toys for Q4? We are. Sarah is coming home with bags of stuff every day.
Yes, yesterday, guys, I went to an undisclosed location. And I was walking down the aisle, and I saw the Squishmallows on the shelf were empty, but there were 2 fresh cartons in the aisle. Yes, cartons. Cases, boxes.
It's like they're like milk.
It said plush. It said plush on the boxes, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I flipped to the side, and it said Squishmallows. So I carefully took my knife out of my purse and opened the cases in the store, put them both in my cart, like looked around, went down to another aisle, found another case of Squishmallows, the smaller ones, 6 of them, put them in my cart, went up to the cashier, checked out, and she was like, I don't even know what those things are. That's why I left them in the boxes on the floor.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, these are Squishmallows. I'm like, and I'm buying all of yours.
And then some lady walked in behind her and asked the cashier, she's like, do you have any Squishmallows? And the lady went, not anymore.
Oh, that was mean.
I felt bad.
Serious
I didn't
arbitrage
say it though. Yeah, the cashier. And the best part about it was, I didn't even know they were 25% off.
She scored.
I got
It was a
such
good
a
one.
deal.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Before they were on shelf. That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, right?
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Do you buying extra toys and stuff for Q4? Well, you're waiting because you got slots to open up, right? So,
And I have toys to put on eBay.
yeah.
There's no shortage of toys in this house. I'm telling you.
When we started, it was so much easier because they gave us a dollar amount that we could listen. It was like $5,000, and then like we reached the $5,000, and they were like, it said learn how to request more, and I clicked the button, and it was like, how about 210,000? And we're like, okay, that'll do. So it was just a dollar ceiling.
Yeah, we got like $540 the first time, or it's 5 listings or $540. What comes first? So we listed all 5 things, and we have no more space till the next 30 days.
Yeah.
And it gave us the button to ask for more, and it said no, we just gave you space, so we have to wait 30 days for space, or we got to call eBay themselves. I was told.
You may want to call them like when was the 30 days started? Like beginning of the month?
About a week and a half ago.
Yeah, you might want to call them because if you can get more listings right in like the second week in November, that would be your sweet spot for Q4.
Yeah.
Trish is here. She says, "Hey y'all, late as usual." That's okay, Trish. We don't mind. Things don't really get going until 37 minutes and 14 seconds in, anyways.
Don't worry, I was late too.
That's right. He was. That's right. That's okay. Technical difficulties. Rainbow City Picker said, for new sellers, I would just recommend using USPS only. You get free boxes and they pick up at your door. UPS can be cheaper for larger items, but I never use it. I use USPS pirate ship. Yeah, we use a variety. With heavier and bigger items, UPS and FedEx. FedEx is nice because they also pick up at your door for free. UPS will not. They charge you $10 to come pick it up at your door.
Yeah, I'm like $10.
Yeah, but FedEx will also.
Yeah, we haven't tried bigger items. We're going to try to stay away from bigger items probably until we get to that level of selling.
Yeah, good idea. Bigger item. We still mess up bigger. We just did yesterday, actually. But
Well, I didn't know it was going to Alaska.
it's terrible. Like we do flat shipping on most of our stuff. Like it was just easier. Not anymore.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
no.
After yesterday, everything went to calculated. But we sold a Cabbage Patch new in a box, and it was sold it for $75 plus $20-some shipping. And then Sarah was like, "Why is this so expensive?" After she started to ship it, and it was $56. And then I'm like, "Oh, it's going to Alaska," and I'm like, ugh. So like we made absolutely no money on it, and
Yeah,
so
we
now
just made our money back. I was real sad.
now everything is calculated shipping.
Yeah, so when I did my giveaway and I did cards, we had a package about this big. Costed us $40 to ship it to Argentina, but luckily we found a cheaper alternative to the same source for $20. But the package is only this big.
Yeah, going to Argentina.
That was our first hand in shipping.
Yeah. Oh, it can get out of hand, especially luckily eBay's global shipping program is super simple. So shipping things out of the country is really not a problem. Ed says, my niche is shoes, of course, but I'm still learning about hard goods. Found some Dyson vacuum parts, 2 for $7, and one of those sells for $75. That's awesome.
I think I
That's one
saw
of those
that.
things-
Maybe.
That's one of the things. When in doubt, part it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's somebody that says that. I don't remember his name.
His name's Kevin.
There's his enemy. There's the enemy.
His name is Kevin.
That's right. And this is his enemy. Rosie says, I've gotten the hang of it on eBay, but for Macari specifically, you can't fix it when you mess up, so I actually weigh things. Yeah, Macari is crap that way. I have found that with the heavier stuff, I've been using, 3 pounds is $7.99 for FedEx Smart Post, and 4 pounds is $9.99 for FedEx Smart Post. And most people don't mind those two prices. So like if it's something that's over a pound, I just mark it at 3 pounds FedEx Smart Post, and I've got tons of room to work at that point. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, with Macari, you can't change it. So if you sell something that's you think is under a pound, and it ends up being 1.5 pounds, you can't then switch to priority. The only thing you can do is go buy a second label, because you've already bought the first label from Macari automatically. So you can go buy a second label on Pirate Ship and then ship it out the correct way. So that's what I've been doing, is just doing 3 pounds FedEx Smart Post on anything I think is going to be over a pound.
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Little Miss Q says,
like a
Fritz
good
is a
deal.
bird. Yeah. It's the only thing that works. The problem with Smart Post is it's slow. Like very, very slow. FedEx picks it up. They take it to the city where it's going. So like if I'm sending something to you, they take it and they'd send it to your city, FedEx, and then the post office picks it up and goes through the postal system to your house. So it takes forever. But it works.
That's all right.
It's cheap.
Or you could be like me and just throw anything like FedEx, UPS, regular post office mail all in the same bag, and then the post your mail lady comes and takes them all, and then you don't know where they are, and then eventually they get sent to the right place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, believe it or not. Sarah put a UPS box in our mail, in with our mail, and a FedEx box, and they both got there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm sure it happens all the time.
Yeah,
I'm sure it happens all the time.
our mail lady said that the UPS guy and the FedEx guy go there once or twice a week to pick up weird packages that weren't supposed to be there.
I mean, they have to. I mean, everyone is not like perfect. They have to be like me. I'm like,
That's not good advice, guys. So don't do that.
Adam's like, where's that UPS package? I'm like, But in all fairness, when Adam ships, this is what he does. He sits in that chair, okay?
Right.
And he takes the packages. If they're closed, if they're not like glass or anything fragile, he takes them and he packages them up and then he throws them onto
Right
the
behind me.
floor.
Right there.
If it's me and I was doing it, I put them all nicely in stacks and whatever. He just chucks them. And then I have to dig through them to see what's what. And I'm not reading all that. I just
I've been separating
throw
them
them in
now.
a bin. Yeah.
Little Miss Q says, Fritz is a bird. No idea what movie he is from. Okay.
Okay.
At least we're not the only ones. Riblets, your wife, is saying he's telling on our ridiculous spending before posting. Jebex Flips, hello. Welcome. That's a new name for me.
I'm going to look your channel up.
Welcome.
There you go. Let's see. Larry says Fritz is the enchanted tiki room attraction at Disney. Okay. There you go.
I don't know
We have-
anything about this.
Mix it up. And Little Miss Q is asking, so it's not from a movie, Larry? And your wife is saying it's true. You're giving away all their secrets. SM Postcard says TikTok and Instagram people hardly convert to YouTube, etc. Not worth the time to publish everywhere. Plus, it pulls traffic from YouTube. Yeah, I think so. I think there's some truth to Instagram and TikTok, though. I think it kind of adds a nice little teaser to things on YouTube, but maybe not. Let's see. Rainbow City Picker says, do you have an Ollie's where you are? Or is that a Southern thing? No, we do. We've actually done a couple videos at Ollie's retail arbitrage. Do you have Ollie's bargain outlet out near your way?
And Aldi's?
Ollie's.
None of Ollie's. No, we
okay.
have Goodwill, and we have several different stores like Salvation Army and stuff, etc. But we don't have Ollie's that I've seen or heard of yet.
Ollie's is actually not. It's not a thrift store. It's like a. I wouldn't say. It's not like a TJ Maxx. It's like, so what they do is like, if you get like all these comic books and nobody bought them, they'll buy cases of them retail brand new, and then they'll buy them and sell them. So it's kind of like a secondhand, not really. What would you call Ollie's? I don't even know what to call Ollie's.
So Ollie's is like
an overstock store?
It's
or a bargain outlet store.
So it's like, think of
it's kind of
like,
hard to explain.
Does anybody know what Rural King is? Think of like a TJ Maxx hybrid with a Rural King.
It's weird. Like, they sell comic books, they sell kitchen supplies, they sell coffee, they sell snacks, and they sell fertilizer. Like, it's really strange, but none of it's brand new, and it's all overstock stuff.
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
None in Iowa.
Yeah.
None in Iowa.
It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, Rainbow City Picker, to answer your question, yes, we have several of them, and we do go frequently, and it's not just a Southern thing. Prophet Picker here says hello all. Hi, Prophet Picker. Little Miss Q says maybe that's why not so many. So we're talking about the Fritz pin again. I'm eavesdropping on your conversations. It's got to be a little different for you there, Derek. You're on the opposite side now, watching the chat and not having conversation.
You know how hard it is not to have my phone in hand all the time?
Little Miss Q says, I didn't have a 5-item cap. That's crazy. Yeah, neither did I.
It's crazy.
I know why they're doing it, and it makes sense because people were signing on brand new accounts, going on, selling crap, knowing it was crap, collecting the money, and then just disappearing. So that's what they were. That's why they were doing it. Rainbow City Picker says for new. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to insert that. I see a lot of people open a new account just to sell a specific item and not use it again.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and that
when they get like a bundle of stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of it was going on around the pandemic too. They were selling like crappy masks and like weird COVID supplies, and just it was getting a little out of hand. So that's why they're probably doing it. Rainbow City Picker says for new sellers, I would tell them to be patient. Sales are gradual. It's very true. Prophet Picker says I use a lot of UPS boxes and turn them inside out. I'm imagining he's saying USPS boxes and turn them inside out. Super easy and good box size.
I don't think so though, because you can't turn priority mail inside out.
Maybe. Yeah. But you can get
labeled.
UPS. Oh, you know what? You can get UPS boxes for free. That's right.
Is this legal?
Well, you can get, if you have a UPS
fancy.
account, you can. Yeah. They're like this. They're kind of the top loader type box. But they all say UPS Express on them. So you can only use them for their fastest service or second fastest and fastest service. So I think you can use them for 2-day and overnight, and that's it.
Not if you turn them inside out.
No, if you turn them inside out, I guess you could use them for anything. Well,
you used to be able to do that with priority. You used to be able to turn it inside out back in the day. But then they got smart and they did that.
Yeah. So now it says priority mail all over it.
Back in the day, you
They
used
did
to be
that on
able to do it.
purpose.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we see these things all the time. We saw somebody moving the other day, and like they were coming out of the house with like 12 USPS like large boxes, and they just were moving. So it was like everybody takes advantage of it. Kogi Dude says depends on what you ship. Sometimes FedEx is less expensive than USPS. That's true.
That's my daddy-o's.
Is that it? He said something about that. So that is your dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's
daddy-o's
awesome.
in California.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Well,
I even
welcome,
made that
Dad.
up.
We appreciate you.
Adam's dad's in California too.
That's right. Well, welcome, Dad. We appreciate you being here. Little Miss Q says that's why I only use GSP for international sales. Yes, same here.
Yep.
So there you go, Rainbow City Picker. I'm imagining this is a question for you, Derek. What do you collect? Do you have a lot box, or is it a loot box?
Go to the next comment.
Oh, P.O. box. He's just gonna show you.
Those are all magic cards in sleeves.
Yeah.
No, they're sleeved.
Nice.
That's my main collection. My second thing I can't really show you, and I do love showing stuff off because I'm a ham, is my Beast Wars Transformers collection. But I didn't.
Oh yeah,
have a
you've
lot
talked
of that
about this.
around here. Let's see.
Are you asking Rainbow City Picker? Are you asking us or Derek if he has a PO box? Gotta clarify. We do though.
Do you have it in our channel or something?
Yeah, if you want our PO box, it is actually below every video in the description.
We do not have a PO box yet, but this is a Beast Wars Transformer. I have tons of these guys.
That's serious.
It's just serious.
I remember Sarah looked them up the one time. That's awesome.
I did.
We had it set in the background, but apparently can't see it now. Now you
That's right. That's all right. Larry says GSP is what I use for international. So easy, ships to Kentucky since I'm in the South. Yeah, it is super easy. Rosie says, at first I thought I could put FedEx Smart Post out with my mail because it says the USPS label was part of it. They both get there eventually. We've done that by accident as well, and it still gets there. In fact, it got there faster when it went through the mail than it did when FedEx took it. Because what it did was it went from here directly to our main sorting house, and then went from the sorting house to the city, and then straight through the mail system and out to the person. FedEx never touched the package. So, yeah, you can do it, but no, you're supposed to give them to FedEx.
I just give them the post office.
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
I give
Tess
everything to the post office.
Tess, this isn't funny. Tess says, will you be trying any different mystery boxes soon? The fashion was top notch.
That hat was great.
That hat. The winner of that hat is here.
Can you say you're doing a mystery box?
One of the what?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I said that'd be one of the funniest moments of my life with this channel is watching that mystery box. And honestly, the coolest thing I thought that came out of that box was the spray nozzle.
It was. There was nothing else. The poppets. We gave the poppets away to a lot of the people's kids that we knew, so everybody liked the poppets. And other than that, there really was nothing in there. So, Tess, to answer your question, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say Casey loved the diamond art.
Yeah,
okay.
That's right. Yeah, good. At least it's going to good use. Tess says, so will we be trying new mystery boxes? Maybe, but they're going to be at least guaranteed to be good. We actually are talking to somebody that puts together mystery boxes and guarantees 2 to 3 times value. So we're going to give it a shot so I don't know if we're going to open it live or not. Probably.
Mystery boxes give me anxiety.
Yeah, but people love them.
Oh yeah, they love me to have anxiety.
But it's the good kind of anxiety.
Oh yes, it's so great.
No, it's not. It's the why are we doing this to ourselves anxiety.
I still have, like I said, I put the box, like I consolidated everything down we weren't going to sell. Put the box in the back of my car. It has been in there for 3 weeks. I still have not taken it to Goodwill. And I think we've been to thrift stores, obviously, since then. And I just haven't dropped it off. And it was funny because I had to take my mom to her doctor's appointment, and I had to take it out of the car because my car is so small. I left it on her porch while I took her to the doctor's appointment. When I dropped her off, I was like, do you want anything out of this box? And she's like, oh, God, no. I watched you guys unbox it. I don't want any of that stuff. Get it off my porch.
We were kind of hoping somebody would steal it off her mom's porch.
So I got to get it out of my car.
Rainbow City Picker has, do you ever find video games? If so, what is your rarest? Derek, you ever found any video games?
We find video games all the time, but finding good video games, no. Like,
Yeah.
like we find we found a couple of video games at the last sale we went to, but when it comes to those shining, good, golden, old school games, I swear someone already picks them up.
Oh yeah, we did find one once. We found a sealed Grand Theft Auto 1, and not the greatest hits Grand Theft Auto 1. It was the original Grand Theft Auto 1 for PlayStation. It actually had a free pager promotion sticker still on the front of it. It was sealed. We spent $5 on it, and we sold it for $125. So that was the best video game we found. We found that if you're going out. No, you're not muted. That's okay. If you're going out trying to find rare video games all the time, it's not going to happen. That's for sure. But yeah, we do find them every now and again.
The last big title we found was Grand Theft 5. It's not 5, but it's like the one right after 5, but it's not 6. And it's like you can play with if you have 5 or not. It's the strangest thing. I don't understand video games when you can play as an addition.
Yeah. They are. Is that a cat making that noise? Yeah. I was wondering what that was. Let's
That's my boy.
What a surprise. SM Postcards is going to be live here on the 28th. Can I do some giveaways? You can do some giveaways. Absolutely.
Yay.
So,
I love SM Postcards. He's been so helpful to us.
Yes. We've been on several video chats with him. Oh, which I do have to go over with a few people or talk to some. I'm going to do a public service announcement, not to make the same mistake I did after I get through some of these comments because I'm way behind. But anyways, yes, Mark will be here next week with us, and he's going to do some giveaways, so that'll be awesome. Little Miss Q says, but that's why they are holding the funds for new sellers to protect buyers, so they're not sure why they need to put them on a cap. Yeah, that's true. They are holding your money because it's all done through eBay now, and they hold on to your money. So maybe it's just a length of time thing. I have no idea because when we were on vacation, we expected all of our funds to stay in pending until we ship things, but it didn't. Yeah. It cleared. It cleared a bunch of money. Stuff we never even shipped out.
Yeah. So
they don't really hold it. I mean, because we didn't ship anything out, and they cleared all this money into our bank account, and we could have just been like, sorry.
It did kind of screw us, though, for the next week, because then we started to go into the negative.
Yeah, because all our shipping came out of the one week.
Yeah.
So, Rainbow City. We'll go down this road again. Rainbow City Picker says, I get free boxes from Dollar General. They do have good boxes.
I've gotten them in the back, like in those net things. Mm-hmm. Guys, want to hear a funny story real quick about Dollar General? So I went to Dollar General today, real quick, earlier, to get some Ziploc bags and a few other items. And I left, and I usually don't go to this Dollar General. So I know how to get home from there, but I pretty much always. I was
wondering what story she was going to tell. It's hilarious.
I always have my GPS on, but today I didn't, and for some reason, instead of going straight on the road that I was supposed to, I turned and veered off, and I ended up at the airport. Guys, I could not turn around. I had to take a ticket and go into the parking area. And I'm like, great. Now I'm going to have to drive through the airport and pay $4 for parking. I'm not even parking. I just can't turn around. Honestly, I did try turning around. And when I turned around, I was going the wrong way, but I still couldn't get out of the airport. So I had to drive through the whole airport. I put my ticket in, and luckily, because I was there for less than an hour, I didn't have to pay. But I was in the airport.
Oh, man.
This is why I drive when we go places.
That's right.
Little Miss Q says, I used USPS boxes for my smalls last time I moved. Trish says, I've used USPS box and wrap in brown paper when I'm in a tight spot. Rainbow City Picker says, Pittsburgh Picker, what do you collect? I don't collect really anything. The only thing I guess I would technically collect are Yoshi, because I've got all these Yoshis right here. That's about the only real thing that I collect. And I also collect brand new Apple iPhones or brand new MacBook Pros. So you're feeling generous. No, I collect the Yoshi stuff, but nothing. Most of the stuff we have in here sells. Every now and again, I'll like keep something like this Cabbage Patch that's hanging from the guitar right here. I made Sarah keep him because I like him, but for the most part, I don't collect anything. But yeah, MacBook Pros, computers, if you're feeling generous. You want to know what Sarah collects?
I collect creepy dolls and Cabbage Patches.
That's what Sarah collects.
I like dolls, but only certain kinds. Cabbage Patch and creepy ones. That's
Sarah collects creepy dolls. Yeah. Rosie's here. Rosie says, "I just make sure to leave good holiday gifts for my mail carrier." Yeah, we do as well. So, and your wife collects art stuff.
right.
That's stuff she likes. She collects those little tiny toys.
The miniatures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Jamie says, or is asking, sorry if you guys answered this already, but will you be going back to the bins or are you done with them? We're done with them. They told us they were going to call the cops on us, and they didn't ever want to. They didn't even want to listen to what we had to say. So we are done with them. And if we do go back, we can't record anyways because we're not risking getting arrested. So, and frankly, the word's out on our bins. There, it is so flooded with resellers and people that spend 8 to 10 hours a day there, and so we're just, we're moving on. We have to.
We're moving on.
Heather says, "Hi,
Casey and I. Sorry, Casey and I love the bins. That's our problem. So good thing we don't record."
That's right. Well, I mean, I people record. There's tons of people on YouTube that have no problem recording at the bins, and of course, me and Sarah go in there, and the 2 old lady customers threaten to call the cops on us. So it is what it is.
Right?
How dare they?
Yeah, we want to record stuff like that. We'll get there eventually. I'm still waiting. I still need to put something reselling on my channel yet, which I'm going to.
That's right. That's right. And are you are you going to change the name altogether, or are you just going to have like a segment called what did you call it, Tortoise and Riblets Resell or something like that?
Turtle Frog Resell. So that's going to be like a segment because I got to keep up with the people I have now. My creep, and I want to add this reselling to it. But Casey wants to do her own thing, but we'll be able to actually use the same logo for 2 different YouTube channels.
Oh, that's cool. So it'll be like a segment on hers and a segment on yours, or will Casey's be all reselling all the time?
I think Casey's going to be all reselling all the time. Mine's going to have that possible weekly show or something going on. I'm still trying to figure out all the details, hence why I haven't had one up yet. The fact this live was my step forward into hoping to bring some of my creep over to see what we're talking about.
Got it. Let's see here. We've got Rainbow City Picker says, got some new iPhones. I'll send you one. All right, great. Thanks. Hey, Commonwealth Auctions. This is
It's Kevin.
That's Kevin's other channel, the auction channel. His shorts channel, I believe. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the program. We appreciate you being here. He also collects cats, apparently.
Me too, Kevin.
So do we.
High five.
So does Derek, right? You have a collection of cats as well, don't you?
4 cats.
Yep, we have
Yes,
5.
we have Onyx, which is my cat. We have Liliana, which is Casey's, not really her cat, but it's a kid's cat, but cat loves her more. We have Charlie, who's supposed to be my cat, but loves the son's girlfriend more. And we have one more cat, Waffles, which is definitely the girlfriend's cat.
Got it. We have 5. And,
Yeah. We had 6, but one died.
we have what do they call a big group of cats? I don't even know. Is it a murder? Is it a murder of cats?
That's a murder of crows.
It should be.
No, okay. It should be. So Dark County, he collects vintage McDonald's stuff. Oh, we know.
We sent him vintage
Nice.
McDonald's.
Rosie says R.I.P. Bins. Yeah,
It's cool.
we're all right with it. SM Postcards collects subscribers. Interesting.
That's a good idea.
That's right. Talking to Kevin. Let's see. Dark County Picker. I have Oddities Happy Meal toys. Oddities
Oodles.
Happy Oodles.
Oodles.
All right.
I don't think-
so. A group of cats is called the Clouder.
A clouder.
Clouder?
A Clouder. Yeah.
A clouder. Okay.
Well, we all have
Googled it.
clouders of cats.
Yeah. How many's in a clouder? Does it say how many's in a clouder?
It's probably like 3.
More than 2.
Huh? So we have a
See?
clouder.
There we go.
There you go. I think Kevin has a clouder too.
I got another one right here. See? Oh, she's so cute.
right. So, anyways, yeah, Trish has oodles of Happy Meal toys for you, Dark County, and Commonwealth agrees with us. Murder sounds great to me. Yeah, I think it should be a murder of cat. Let's see. Jamie says, "I think I've got you all beat in the cat department." All right. Well, you got to tell us, Jamie, how many cats do you have?
Do you have one with a thumb? Because ours look. Let's see if she'll let me show you. She has a thumb. Oh, she's not gonna let me. She's not gonna let me. She has
She's camera.
extra.
Yeah, she actually has a thumbs. They call them Hemingway cats, I believe.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So she has an extra digit.
Yeah, we don't have cats with thumbs.
Oh, she's getting
like
bitey. She's getting bitey.
She is feisty too. She's a spicy kitty.
Yeah,
Should have named her Sriracha.
She had a little hair flying. Pet free home, everyone. Pet free home.
That's right. Little Miss Q's got us all beat. She collects kids. She has 7 and 3 granddaughters, as well as probably 50 others I've helped to raise along the way. Wow. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Little Miss Q, we got to talk. Do you want to be on the live? Because I've been watching your videos. You're quite entertaining. If you ever want to come on, shoot me a message.
Nice.
Trish says, yes, Sarah, oodles.
Oodles. Not
Sorry.
oddities.
Oddities. I don't. It looks like it looks like 2 D's with because the O's kind of run together. I'm sorry.
No.
Just forget it. Yeah, whatever. It happens. Commonwealth back again. I'm gonna use that on a future show. How do you spell it? So the
Clouder?
Clouder.
That's probably
That's,
Clouder.
That is perfectly on par.
What was it?
Clouder.
There you go.
Oh, no, you said W.
C-L-O-U-D-E-R.
That's Clowder.
Oh.
I thought you said W.
Oh no.
So one more time.
W.
Here, I'm gonna put it in the chat for you, Kevin. C-L-O-W.
Yep. D.
D-E-R.
D-E-R.
C-L-O-W. Come on.
D-E-R.
D-E-R.
Clouder.
Like that.
Clouder.
There, only because you're Commonwealth Picker will I put that in my chat and just say Clouder. Rosie says, I think I'm done with the bins too. This week was horrible. I now need to figure out other avenues for bulk purchases. Rosie, I'm telling you, auctions. They're great.
Do it.
Roblitz and I have, or Casey and I have actually been looking at that one website that you go to for our area.
Auction Zip.
Yeah, for auctions. Yeah, it was there was another one you said, but can't remember the name.
Hybid.
But we're looking into those. Yeah, Hybid. We're looking into that because some of the auctions seem fun. Some of the auctions make you wonder why they're auctioning it, but it looks entertaining and fun to try.
Careful with Hybid though, because a lot of them are online at Hybid. So they're only done kind of like in an eBay form. They have them up for seven days, and then you bid. And really, it's the same as every other auction. Like even on eBay, the last couple minutes is where it's all going to happen. So,
Yep.
Nice.
but
Sometimes you think you can get
And-
one past
Good to
them,
know.
but you.
also check shopgoodwill.com. Shopgoodwill.com is pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
I've seen their stuff. That actually infuriated me the first time I found out that Goodwill's taking all their good stuff and put it in an auction. We're not
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
finding it
right.
in the stores.
Only in certain areas, though. Like,
Yeah.
like our area doesn't have a single. There's not a single one on shopgoodwill.com yet. So our Goodwills are still kind of okay. We don't go to a lot of Goodwills though. I mean, we go like when they're having special sale days for
Yeah.
clothing and stuff. But other than that, we don't go.
Yeah, I try to go to Goodwill when their media is $1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we go on 99-cent day, and then like when if we have a coupon or something that we get for 25% off clothing, we'll go. But for the most part, we don't. We our auctions do better for us. SM Postcards says fish don't shed. That's right. He's a fish collection. He
I
collects-
love his fish tank.
his fish tanks are really cool. Jamie says 15 of my own plus 6 little accidents that are going to be adopted all inside. Wow.
Wow. You
Okay,
know what,
yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
gotta
for saying
speak.
that. Because I think I'm going to get another cat now.
See, but Derek, you got to understand something. She wants to replicate one cat because she has one cat that is the queen of the whole clouder. Like, so she has this, it's an all gray cat. Like you see them on Instagram and everything, just completely gray cat. And this cat gets its own little private dining area every morning when she gives them all wet food. She carries it around like a little baby, and this cat hates her. Like all you hear is
No, it doesn't.
when she's carrying it around.
Man,
But-
I wish
Guys.
my cat would let me do
Look,
that.
this is her. This is her, guys.
Oh, it's
Isn't
adorable.
she gorgeous?
You're getting
That's gorgeous.
notifications.
You got a message.
Yeah, it's a counter offer.
Like,
Yeah,
Trying
so-
to get me
yeah.
off.
If I could, our cat Lily, who's a long fur, I'd clone her as much to death because I love long fur cats. My cat,
Yeah.
the short hair.
Yeah, she literally just wants to print another one of those. Like we went to a pet store, and you know how they have like the cats up for adoption. There were 3 gray cats that look exactly like that cat, and she's like, "I just want to have like all of our cats be gray." And I'm like, "Great, we'll know which one's which."
I love
Little
the
Miss Q says,
uniqueness of my cats.
"That's right."
Yeah.
Little Miss Q says, "I'd love to come on anytime. Send me a message, Little Miss Q. I'll get you on the schedule for November." But yeah, I was watching some of your videos. You're quite funny, so we'd love to have you on. Your dad, if you have one cat, it's called. If you have one cat, is that called a cloud?
Dad jokes.
I'm starting to figure out where you get your humor from. Let's see. Commonwealth got it. You got the clouder. Trish says, "I wish we had the bins to. I wish we had bins to go through. I'd be in dog heaven. Or hog heaven. I imagine she's trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good to a point, but it seems like they start out good, and then you just like with us, all of a sudden it just got flooded with resellers, and it just became kind of a
Yeah.
Eh.
They're all around the edge. They love sitting around the edge.
Kevin. I'd take you up on this. You can come to my house, bring a truck if you need to source. All right, we'll come down to the Commonwealth cabin.
Yeah, Kevin, you know what's up. We're coming
Yeah,
to your house.
we're coming. You just let us know where and when. Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel. Hi, friends. Welcome.
Howdy.
Thanks for stopping by. Jamie says, "I'm heading to the Berg Saturday. I'll drop a couple off for you." Okay. Cats.
Cats?
No.
Fun.
No. I mean, you can. If you really, I mean, if you have to. Let's see.
We're not going to be here. She can't.
That's right. We won't be here. Sorry, Jamie. We're going to be out of town. SM Postcard says, "Network with other sellers. I had a guy out of the blue contact me, and I picked up 9 cases of NECA action figures for $10 a case plus shipping. He was closing his resale
NECA.
business." Is it
The
NECA?
NECA action figures. Yeah. Those are like
Are they
top
awesome?
of the line. Oh, they're like realistic.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, he's got them for sale.
SM Postcard knows everything. He's like
That's right.
He's like the god to me.
He is right though. You do, and the ATL Flipper put this on his Instagram, and I was like, he's exactly right. And he said it all the time, is tell people what you do. You wouldn't believe just by telling people what you do. Sometimes people are just like, hey, I was driving by this garage. I stopped at this garage sale and there's all this there. And, every now and again, it's great. Like our friends were up at a flea market up in the mountains and they found like 3 or 4 Cabbage Patch dolls and they bought them for us. And yeah. So, I mean, it does work. And people a lot of times will be like, hey, I got all these shoes. Do you just want them? I just need to get rid of them. So telling people what you do does work a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing because when you're asking for something, looking for something, and you tell people what you're looking for, you're on the back of their mind, and they have an objective why they're looking for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I'm still looking for that Harry Potter book for you.
Which one is it again?
First edition.
Goblet of Fire, first edition.
Goblet of Fire.
Hardback.
I have it lit. I have a screenshot of your chat on my phone, and I look at it. But I haven't seen any hardback Harry Potter. If you would have asked me 6 months ago, I was tripping over them. But now I can't find any of them. Like we were. I mean, how many first edition Harry Potters did we sell for like $4?
We did have a lot of Harry Potters.
Yeah, we were finding them at the bins. We were finding them at Goodwills. We were finding them everywhere. Can't find them anywhere now.
Well, that was just a ridiculous story in itself, though, because the day we found all his books, we found them when I sold some magic cards just for some money to spend. But then we went to Goodwill and we found all but that one book, good condition, in their dust covers, like it was meant to be. This is Casey's jive.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, if I find it, I'll let you know. But yeah, first edition, they don't sell for a lot of money, but they sell quick. And so we would just, if we see them, we'd buy them because they sell fast for like $5 or $6, and we'd get them for $0.25 and sell them for $5. But like I said, I was tripping over those things months ago, and then you were like, hey, I'm looking for this book, and we're like, oh great, yeah, I'll find it. I know I'll find it. And every time I go somewhere, I don't see it anywhere. I don't even see the ones you don't want. I see nothing.
I haven't seen them for a while either.
Yeah,
they were plentiful.
The last copy I saw was a soft cover. We're looking
I'm not even
specifically for the hardcover with the dust cover.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing the softbacks. I'm seeing nothing. I don't know why either. Maybe it's coming back around. I have no idea. Commonwealth Auctions. Kevin says I have a lot of Hello Kitty beanies. I'm going to use Clouder in the title. Oh, that would be cool. So a Clouder of Hello Kitty beanie babies or beanies, just beanies. I hope they're not beanie babies. Trisha's commenting on your sweet baby cat. Rosie says, I don't really think there are auctions like you go to around here. I wish they did. Check auctionzip.com, Rosie. That would be the place to look. Stands for Larry Nova Action Figures. I guess is that?
No, he's telling Larry that they're Nova Action.
Oh, they're Nova Action Figures. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense because he said, I swear that wasn't the acronym.
It's Larry Nova. That's a superhero.
Well, I'm like, the NECA, I didn't remember what the letters were at NECA, but yeah, so. All right. Moving on. Trisha sure does. People give me stuff. Yeah, people give us stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Little Miss Q says, always thinking of videos, Kevin. Yeah, you got to be. I'm thinking of a few of them. We tried to do a different type of video today, but it didn't work out.
Nope, sure did.
We failed miserably. Surfmers here says, if you guys didn't do reselling, what would be your dream jobs? Yeah, watching TV.
No.
What?
I know what yours would be. You don't know what yours would be? Do you know what yours would be? I know what yours would be.
No, I don't know. What would
yours would either be a weathercaster or a radio broadcaster. No. Yeah, because you have such a good voice for it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be something I'd want to do.
Weather person. Yes, you do. You're obsessed with the weather.
Well, my jobs depend on them.
Well, if you were a weathercaster, so would it then?
If I was going to be in radio, I'd want to be Howard Stern. Like, because there's nobody else in radio that makes money except Howard Stern. There you go. So I guess that would be my dream job. But no, I think my dream job would be something tropical where I'm like running a surf shop in St. Thomas or something like that. Something that's just chill and awesome.
Mine would be a stockbroker.
Random. What about you, Derek?
I actually kind of do mine. My
No.
dream was to be a graphic designer, and
Yeah,
ta-da!
that's true. That's kind of what you do.
It just doesn't pay the bills like it used to.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we're
Yeah.
getting into reselling.
Yeah. Trish just got on it for you now. She'll look in hers. I have Harry Potter books to sell. Oh, look in mine. I have Harry Potter books to sell. Trish, do you have a wrench on our chat? No, you don't. I'm going to give you a wrench. Drop the link to your store so that everybody can look. So Derek can look.
I'm gonna look too. I love looking at people's stores.
Yeah, that's right. So Trish, you're a moderator now, so you can drop links in the chat.
Yeah, Casey and I look through your store all the time looking for fun stuff.
Yeah, I know. We get
All the time.
surprise buys. We get surprise buys from the riblets. SM Postcard says, when I buy lots of postcards, I normally have to take the other ephemera with it. Adam and Sarah is now the other place that I can possibly send it to. Networking works. That's correct. We love ephemera.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah. Little Miss Q says, I already go to work my dream job for over 20 years. Truly blessed.
Aww.
If you want to tell us, you can, Little Miss Q, but I'm not sure exactly what you do other than the
If you don't want to tell us, it's okay.
yeah. Trish would be an actress. I wouldn't mind being an actor. I think I'd be a funny actor.
Yeah, you'd be good.
Well, in
You'd
a
be
way,
good acting.
in a way, you kind of are on YouTube.
Sort of. Most of my
No, he's really like that.
I was gonna say, most of what you see on YouTube is actually me. Like all those expressions and me looking as disappointed as humanly possible. That would be, if there was no camera on, I'd still have the same look on my face.
Right. Well, that's what makes you great. You are very genuine. That's what attracted me to your channel.
Thank you.
You're so genuine.
That's right. Commonwealth says,
like it's ridiculous how genuine the Cabbage Patch wave is.
that's right. I cannot believe you didn't comment on the double wave. I did the double wave, and I'm like,
is that out?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only reason why I didn't is because I really wanted a specific comment for that video.
Yeah,
I'm
it was a good
today
comment.
I'm
It was
sticking
very
my
nice.
guns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
it's
very
like
nice
normally,
comment.
normally I'm sitting there the entire time watching your video, typing everything I want to say as I see it on screen.
That's right.
Then that's why you got that big long comments.
Yeah, it's awesome. Reading his comments are awesome. It takes you literally like it's the cliff notes of the video. It's great. But yeah, no, your comment was very nice. In fact, it's pinned to the video right now. So Kevin says, did I see a Rachel Strickland in here? You did. She may have disappeared. Rachel, if you're here, Kevin wants to talk to you. Trish says, okay, they're not listed yet, but my other Harry Potter stuff. Okay. So Trish has books to sell. Riblets says, my dream was to be a teacher. I was a preschool teacher for over 18 years. I quit in June, and I have no regrets. Teaching is no longer what it used to be. I can understand that.
My mom was a preschool teacher too for 20 years.
There's somebody else here that used to be a teacher. I'm not sure who that. Yeah, Kevin was a teacher, and he quit. Now he's a full-time reseller. I would be funnier as an actress. That's probably true. That would be so funny. You don't see a wrench. You don't see a wrench. I see a wrench next to you. Well, you wouldn't see it.
I thought usually I can see wrenches.
No, you can only see them on the YouTube chat. Trish, if you're not next to your name, there should be a little wrench. It doesn't matter. It's there. If you want to drop the link to your store in the chat, you can now. So,
yeah,
but
you can wrench it up.
Little Miss Q is going to tell us what she is. She's been in the music industry, working with the biggest names in the industry as an all genre. I do everything behind the scenes. So she's the girl behind the girl, like the guy behind the guy. She's the girl behind the girl.
Cool.
That's awesome, though, that you work in the music industry. Yeah. I've always done reselling as a side hustle, but until COVID killed the live music industry, and then it flipped, and I resell full-time in music on the side. That's awesome. She says sometime in history he was a teacher. That's right. Somebody, yeah. I think he was.
The pun.
That was...
The pun.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was a good one. It's a really good pun. That's pretty cool, though. I've never met anybody that worked in the music industry, and I lived in California, and didn't meet anybody that worked in the music industry. Everybody that I knew that was in the music industry always said the same thing. They were like, yeah, I used to be in the music industry. And I'm like, why'd you get out? And they're like, well, Napster happened. And then after Napster happened, all the other things happened, and the music industry just wasn't what it used to be, so I got out. So that was the big boom, I guess, that kind of popped the music industry. But I don't know. Live music is pretty awesome. So
yeah, that in itself is a deep subject.
yes, it is. That is that. Yeah, I got too many opinions on that to talk about it live on the internet. So right. we were going to. So I have created another channel that is going to have nothing to do with reselling, and me and Sarah were just going to review things, and it was just going to be a totally separate channel from this, and something that we were going to do. So we thought our first video was going to be, we're going to review all the big fast food restaurants chicken sandwiches, because everybody had to copy Popeyes. When Popeyes chicken sandwich went crazy, everybody had to come out with their version of it. So we were going to go around and get all these chicken sandwiches. We went to Popeyes, got the chicken sandwich, and went to the next place, and the line was so long for the drive-through. We were like, all right, we're not doing this today. So we just left.
Well, we also went right at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I ate the chicken sandwich.
Yes. No. Someday that channel will have a launch. I don't know when, but it's just something fun to do. But yeah. I have no idea when. But
why can't you just do it on this channel for one video?
We did at one point. We did. If you look way back, we reviewed like products that we found at the thrift stores, and nobody liked it. Nobody liked it. So we stopped doing it.
But that might have too been because you didn't have many subscribers then.
I don't know. I don't feel like people come here to watch me review the egg peeler or whatever it was. That didn't work very well.
The egg extractor.
That's right.
I believe most of your viewers are here for your personality.
I don't know about that.
And if you don't believe me, go back to your mystery box opening.
Oh, yeah.
See how many people enjoyed that,
Well, I think a lot of people enjoyed that for two reasons. I think people enjoyed that because, like, everybody's thought about buying those boxes. And everybody's thought the same thing that we proved. Like, everyone's like, what's in that box is all the crap on Amazon that nobody buys. Or the people that buy it and don't want it. Or it's just junk. Yeah. Like, so I feel like that had kind of a comedy to it, but it was leaning towards the reselling community, whereas this doesn't come anywhere near the reselling community.
True, you can't really resell a burger,
right? Well, we can mix it a little bit, like anything. If we buy products that we are going to like test or something, we could sell them on our on our eBay store. But other than that, we can't mix the two. So
yeah, I agree. I don't think that it would be good to do the chicken sandwiches on this channel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like the most you could do is in the middle of a video, do a lunch break, and then review that burger.
That's right. That's right. Here we are at Applebee's. Here's the quesadilla burger, which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, he loves that quesadilla burger.
And SM Postcards is saying exactly what I'm thinking. If you mix niches on YouTube channel, we confuse the YouTube viewers and views. It'll also confuse the algorithm a little bit, because if you start getting viewers from a different age group, it's going to kind of mess with your algorithm a bit.
Maybe he'll just get chicken sandwich lovers.
And because I was throwing things on the Amazon return box. That's right. Well, people were egging me on. People were like, chuck that thing down the hallway. I'm like, all right. I will. Dark County Picker says, I don't know why I'm here. Just kidding. And throw the chicken sandwiches out the window. I might. Never know. What if they're good, though? I know the Popeye sandwich is really good. Have you had that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They were the bomb diggity.
Oh, yeah. They're amazing. And so the first time I ever had one, there's not a lot of them around here. There was one in town, and then they just put one out near our house. So I hadn't had one, and then we went to Delaware on vacation, and we were going somewhere, and I'm like, I'm going to try this chicken sandwich. And it was like months after it came out. And I remember my Facebook post was a picture of my chicken sandwich with a bite taken out of it. And I'm like, yeah, I'd punch somebody for one of these things too, because they're amazing. So I'm like, they're really good. But
I had mine. I thought it was all right.
Look, if it's good to eat now, get extra sauce on that thing, and it is like twice as good.
Sarah got the new sauce, the hottie sauce or whatever it is.
It's hottie sauce.
Yeah, she said it was really good. I'm not big on spicy things.
It was like hot honey.
Yeah.
Ooh,
At first, I was like,
good.
I don't know if I want to review things. And then Adam's like, well, we can do hot foods. And I was like, well, if we can do hot foods, then
Yeah, that's right.
I'm all about
Well,
that.
look,
How's the hot foods?
Like, have you do you like peach drinks?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I do.
Well, have you tried Mountain Dew Lightning from KFC?
No.
It is
I'm not a big
peach-flavored
soda
Mountain
drinker.
Dew.
Yes,
Like,
Sarah might like that.
I like
it's
Mountain
actually
Dew.
pretty delicious. If you like candy flavored peaches, it's in that realm with a hint of Mountain Dew.
No?
Yeah, I like Diet Mountain Dew, but what I really like, and I don't drink Mountain Dew, like you'll never even see Mountain Dew in this house, only if
Right.
I'm out and I have it. But that Baja Blast Mountain Dew from Taco Bell, it is
Bring
so
back
good.
memories.
It's delicious. Why is it so good?
Oh yeah.
You just drove the tortoise into a flashback.
Oh yeah. That stuff is the business.
Yeah. One time we went and I said to Adam, I said, I want a Baja Blast Mountain Dew a large and I want the slushy. And he's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes, I'm serious. I want both of those things.
I would do
Trish
that
is
too.
Trish is
so
laughing at us. Says you all are a mess. That's right, Trish. That's why people tune in. Little Miss Q says, I worked with acts that came through Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, and I worked within venues whoever played there. I also currently work with 5 states touring bands. Wow, that's amazing. SM Postcards wants us to let us know when we'll be reviewing. He'll send us a pizza to you, frozen, and you can cook it. All right. Yeah, we'll do it. Sounds awesome. Is it a Chicago style pizza? Or are you just going to send us like a Tombstone pizza or something?
I'll take any pizza.
Little Miss Q said she had hot honey chicken while traveling, and I thought it was delicious. That does sound good. But she does not like Mountain Dew.
Oh, that Mountain Dew. Are you talking about the peach or are you talking about the Baja Blast? Because the Baja Blast is life.
I think she doesn't like any Mountain Dew.
Oh. Well then.
Surfmer says, yes, that's true about their personalities. Adam and Sarah are just so entertaining and comical to watch. Doesn't hurt they're from the Berg either. You have great suggestions, Derek. it's awesome. Thank you.
I like when
appreciate
people say I'm comical.
Thank you.
That's like a good compliment.
SM Postcard says, do the Pepsi challenge behind the cardboard. I don't know. What is the Pepsi challenge?
Remember, it was like, if you could tell the difference, it was like Pepsi or Coke or whatever.
Oh, I totally could tell the difference.
Everyone can tell the
I can
difference.
tell.
Yeah.
Who are you if you
I-
can't?
We are Coke Zero people in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coke, guys, I'm sorry. Coke is better.
Mm.
Coke is better.
I don't drink. See, and I don't drink soda at all. So, like, I mean, I will every now and again, or like when we were on the diet, I'll drink soda because it's something sweet. But for the most part, I just don't drink it. So, but I know I can tell the difference between the two.
Everyone can.
Hey, just healthier
And
choices.
everyone knows Coke
Yeah.
is better.
That's right. Rachel's back. She says, I'm back. What's delicious?
Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
What Baja Blast Mountain Dew, apparently. And we were talking chicken sandwiches, Rachel, but we were talking about the hottie sauce that goes on the new Popeyes. You know how this live goes. We talk about reselling for the first like 25, 30 minutes, and then it's just off the rails and on to some other subject. Dark County's with you, though. He loves the Baja.
Blast.
Okay, so it's a
Baja's
local local restaurant pizza. Then next time I go towards Chicago, I can see if I can get one of those. Okay, yeah, we'll do it. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Okay, so she says I literally only drink Mountain Dew, but that KFC Mountain Dew made me gag. Okay,
But not the
If
Baja
you're not a
Blast.
peach person, you're not a peach person.
there you go. Larry says Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning tastes like peaches. I've never even heard of this. That's probably because I don't drink soda.
Like it's one of those drinks I wouldn't drink a ton of, but it's delicious
Right.
as a one-time treat.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're saying it's like instant cavity type Mountain Dew?
Yeah, if you like candy peaches, like if you ever had those peach rings, those candy.
Oh, he
Oh.
loves those.
Love those.
Yeah, that's
He
what it
loves
tastes like.
those.
No. Yeah, I don't. I've been laying off the candy as much as I can, but
Yeah, he's been doing really good at that.
yeah, because I was that guy. I would sit down with like a bag of those those peach rings and just eat the whole bag. Sarah would be like, "Did you save any for me?" And I'm like, "No."
I'm the same way, Adam. Like I used to be able to do that too, but I had to step back just for my own health issues, you know.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I feel you.
same thing. Yeah, I there's just only so many times you can, buy 5 candy bars at the store and then they're gone by 9 p.m. at night, and you're like, you know what? I got to make some healthier
Right.
choices. So, yeah,
But but those candy bars have nuts in them. That's protein.
that's right. That's right. Tons of
Healthy.
Problem solved. Heather says, Coke is so much better.
Yeah, Heather.
Okay. SM Postcards wants us to prove it. Okay. Well, we'll do a Pepsi challenge and figure
Heck
it out.
yeah, we will. That's so easy to tell the difference.
But how can you can't do a Pepsi we couldn't do it on YouTube because like what are we going to do? Like we have to buy the stuff and wrap it and then like lose it somewhere in the house and figure out which one's which. Like we'd have to have a third party here.
But it's so easy, guys, isn't it? Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yes,
know that it's like night and day.
Right.
like for some reason, Coke tastes more like raisins, and Pepsi tastes more like prunes.
I didn't notice either of that, but okay. Now,
Yes.
great. Now I'm going to do the Pepsi challenge and be like, this tastes like prunes. It's got to be Pepsi.
I'm thinking of the taste of each right now, and I can almost taste them, the difference, because I'm thinking about them like so much.
Right.
Just like it's just like a special talent that I have.
Oh, great. That's my Sarah. She can taste things without actually having them.
I can. Like I can taste chicken right now. I'm thinking about chicken.
It's because you just ate chicken.
No, I'm thinking about it.
Ruben's Gaming says, tonight's topic, food. I've gained 5 pounds just watching the stream. Well, we try to help any way we can. Little Miss Q says the hot honey chicken sandwich was at Hardee's. Oh,
Do we have one of those?
a Hardee's?
Millvale? Is
Yes.
that in Millvale?
Mhm.
Ooh, we should go.
And I think there's a closer one right across the border in Ohio, but I'm not sure of that.
All right, let's go.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh no, we went there. It
You know
was
what?
gross.
That hot honey stuff brings me back in the day. When I lived in Utah, my grandma there would can foods and make her own foods, and she made a honey jalapeno cream cheese mix to put on bagels. It was
Oh.
so delicious.
It
sounds
sounds
amazing.
so delicious.
Sarah's all about the spicy.
I
I'm
love
not.
it.
Spicy
have-
and me don't get along.
We have a little like flip down table in the middle of our sofa that has like drink holders in it,
Mhm.
and there's a bottle of red hot pepper flakes on it.
Yeah.
And I'm always
Forever.
like dumping them on my food.
Yeah, like I like spicy food, but I can eat a lot.
I can't do it at all. It just doesn't agree with me. But I will, but I don't very frequently. SM Postcard says, prove you can tell the difference on camera and throw the Pepsi. He just wants me to throw things on camera. That's like all he
You
ever wants.
totally can. It's so easy.
Rachel's laughing at us. Kirsten's here. Hi, Kirsten. Welcome.
Hi.
He says, hire a bartender to give us the Pepsi. Okay. Hire a bartender. Bartender for YouTube
This
videos.
is getting expensive.
That's right. Little Miss Q says, no idea who Phillips is, but I've worked. Oh, wait, she's talking to somebody else.
Actually, I have a great idea now. I'm liking this hire a bartender. We should build like a fake bar. And
do
we
what
should
with it?
do that's where we can do the reviews of like chicken sandwiches and the drinks and stuff. We can
Where-
sit at the fake bar.
Where are we going to put this bar?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, we've got our bartender right here. Dark County Picker is going to make a guest appearance.
Yes.
I heard Jimmy's short, but I'm not 100% on that. He keeps saying something.
Jimmy and I have been talking squish secrets.
Trish says, "Oh, when I press the wrench, no. The wrench just denotes you as a person that can drop links. That's all it is. I'm sorry to confuse you, Trish. So you'll see people in the chat that don't have wrenches. All that wrench does is give you the ability to post links in the chat. So if you want to post your eBay store in the chat, you can now. But if you didn't have that wrench next to your name, you couldn't actually post links into the chat. So that's all it is." Let's see. Rachel says, "Ain't none of this vegan." Nope, definitely. Well, Coke and Pepsi's vegan. Mountain Dew's vegan.
You can make a vegan Navajo taco.
Yeah, sure.
If you know what those are.
I don't know what those are. No. Sounds good.
It's basically
like
basically a taco on a pita bread that's been deep fried instead of baked.
There you go.
Oh.
Right, and then the meat, you make your veggie meat mixed with with a mushroom filler to make that chewiness.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
There you go, Rachel. New vegan taco recipe for you. JD says Diet Coke in a can wins versus Diet Pepsi in a can. Diet Pepsi fountain wins versus Diet Coke fountain. That's very,
like
very
a lot
specific.
This
but
is a lot.
I agree with you. Coke from McDonald's out of the fountain tastes better than any Coke anywhere.
Yes.
I actually
Fountain
can tell you
Coke.
from someone whose dad works for Coke, it's because they stick to the original recipe where everybody else doesn't when they put it in their machines.
Ah, see,
It's part of their contract.
makes sense.
Now I want a McDonald's Coke.
Kirsten says, Paul says we have Carl's Jr. That's right. Hardee's is Carl's Jr. on the West Coast. So Susan still loves KFC's original recipe. Yeah. There's nothing bad with KFC's original recipe.
Yeah, it's good.
Except for the stomach ache you get afterwards.
Who cares?
Trish says he was okay. They're having a conversation amongst themselves, and I got kicked down to the bottom of the chat again. Let's see. Where was I? Little Miss Q says they have hot honey chicken sandwiches and hot honey chicken and waffles sandwiches. Damn. That's all I have to say about that.
And to stick to the reselling bit, these are good lunches. So when you're outsourcing, you can pick up these sandwiches.
See how he tied all that in together. That's perfect. Even though we're completely off the rails here. Rosie says, I want to go to the Korean fried chicken chain so bad for their hot chicken. This conversation is reminding me of that.
That sounds great, actually.
Does sound good. A whole studio. That's right. Sarah's going to put together a whole studio.
I know, guys. I think I'm going to.
Oh, see? Kirsten says the Picker's Place. That's the name of the bar. Perfect. I like it. Jimmy says he's very short. He's not. Rachel doesn't have a wrench? What?
You better give Rachel a wrench.
Rachel. Should have told me before. There you
Guys,
go, Rachel.
If you can
You got a
dodge a
wrench.
wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Rachel's got a wrench. She can post links now. SM Postcard says, do a jungle bar and paint the clouder like tigers.
Okay. This is getting to be a lot.
This is getting out of control. Okay, Trish has got Trish has figured out the wrench. Cans will fly farther. Use cans or bottles. No Dixie cups.
Bottles.
He wants me to throw them. That's all he wants. Like, here, I'm gonna throw this marker for you right now. There you go. I threw something, and you heard it in Sarah's microphone.
The cats are like running over now.
That's right. The clouder is
Guys,
on its way.
Guess what I found in the basement today? A dead snake.
Why are you gonna bring this up?
I don't know. I was like freaking out. Oh, well, he wouldn't even come down and get it. I was like freaking out. And I'm like, how?
I was taking stuff out to the truck, and you're like, get the snake. I'm like, I can't get the snake.
Go get the snake. You were sitting on the couch.
I was standing outside with Mickey.
Nah.
Anyway.
I was down.
The
I
last
went down
time
to do laundry, and there's a dead snake down there. And I was like, the cats killed it. It must have slithered under the door.
That's right.
The last time I saw someone pull a dead animal out of something was on the show called Hoarders.
Oh yeah,
it's a real thing.
That show gives Sarah major anxiety.
I can't handle that.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's amazing about that show, and all of them start the same way. Like Doesn't matter who it is. They all talk to the people and they're like, yeah, we definitely need to get rid of this stuff. And then the person that owns the house is always, yeah, I know we're going to get rid of it. I'm going to help. Everything's going to be fine. And then 20 minutes into the episode, they're all doing the same thing. They're like, well, no, I got to keep this because I need this, and I got to keep this and I need this, and I got to keep, and like, they're like, well, what don't you need to keep? And they're like, well, that one thing right there, I don't need to keep. Like all of them do the same thing, and you just spend the time yelling at the television the entire time. You're like, just get rid of it. It's broken.
They're like, what about these what about these bottles that you've been peeing in because your plumbing doesn't work? Oh, I need to save those.
That's right.
That just gave me
Heather says
Gross.
Chick-fil-A Coke is good too. I don't think I've ever had a Coke from Chick-fil-A.
It's all good.
It's all good. Everything's good. Little Miss Q says, great chicken, great protein to keep us out there picking. See, she's with you, Derek. She's tying this in there. I imagine this is Trish's store right here. Trish Love to Shop.
Fun. I'm going to look it up.
Little Miss Q says, take a second to smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, please do that. Hit the like button, everybody. We would appreciate it. Kirsten says, cat chase. Yeah, they were chasing the marker. Rachel's throwing up some tools. Just wanted to bring all my tools to meet this new wrench. Good. All right. She's a quick one, that Rachel Strickland, with her new toolbox. Dayton Valley Deals is Heels. Hi, Angie. How you doing? Welcome to the program. Trish says I'd have to get it to Sarah. I'm a brave country. I have to give it to Sarah. I'm a brave country girl.
I'd have got it, Sarah.
I've got it, Sarah. I thought she made a. Oh, I'd have got it. Oh, she's talking about the snake. I thought she was making a she was making a typographical error there, so I tried to correct it, but I failed. So, like usual.
Yeah, see, she would have came and got the snake, but no, you didn't.
It was your cat killed it. So
no, your cat killed it.
Oh, so what do you got coming up? You going anywhere special for some sourcing or anything?
Right now, I'm actually trying to put together my first video for reselling on the channel. Sourcing, right now, we're kind of taking a break from the sourcing at the moment because we need to do some listing. That is
yes, probably a good idea.
Right, and we're waiting for that to open up. But then I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my listed video because I've already listed all the items. So I'm in a conundrum trying to figure this good stuff all together.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see your first one. Yeah. Oh, I did forget about that. Little Miss Q says, on rare occasions I choose restaurant based on if they have Mountain Dew or not.
That's funny.
That's awesome. SM Postcard says, Adam, you were going to tell us something about a postcard album. I wasn't, but I can. Sarah has it over there, but if you'd like. The one that's stuck.
Not the one you ripped all apart.
No.
Because I threw that in the garbage already.
Heather says at least the snake was dead, and Susan says snake killer cats. Awesome.
Yeah.
Get the album and throw it. He just wants us to throw things. So we bought a bunch of postcards today, and this is a good little public service announcement for everybody. If people are thinking about buying postcards, see how nice these postcards are. Aren't they really neat nice looking?
About the ring.
Yeah, they're great.
Photograph thing.
Yeah, and they're stuck in there. Can't get them out.
Yeah, they're in like one of those. You guys remember those like sticky albums of the 80s? That's what this is. And they're so. They must have been like in the heat and like this will come off, but these are stuck on here. Mm-hmm. And they will not come off.
Nope.
So
Adam, they're going to get damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, one of those times when that thumbnail face comes up, this would be the time to go.
Or
yeah.
So that was an epic fail. We didn't pay a lot for them. Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
There's the
see
thumbnail
pictures
right
in
there. Yeah,
That-
there's the
that's probably
thumbnail
about
right
the
there.
time I was in Germany.
Yeah,
Probably the 80s.
yeah. We've never been across the pond.
These
Period.
are all stuff in here.
Yeah. So for those of you looking to source postcards, don't buy them in those albums because they're stuck in there. Heather says, would Goo Gone work? No, I don't think so. I think that would actually just destroy the postcard. SM Postcards has some advice for us, and there it is. Chuck it.
Can't. I'm not throwing.
No, that's not something you want to throw across a house.
No,
At least
especially
we
with
only
cats.
I think we only paid like $2 for this. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
whatever.
doesn't matter
That's
because foreign
200
cards can be.
pennies. That's a lot of pennies.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna try and sell them. It might work out. I also have another public service announcement for everybody who has stores. Don't do what I did yesterday, because But I'll talk about that. Let me get through these comments.
That wasn't yesterday.
It was the day
Sunday.
before yesterday. It was a Sunday.
I know. It was Monday.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Little Miss Q says, when I have a big death pile, I try not to source, but if I see great profit, I can't leave it behind. Yeah, we're the same way. But we don't typically have death piles. Trish says I need to check my older postcards. I might be sitting on some cash. You probably are. SM Postcard says foreign cards can be hard to sell in the USA. So maybe we didn't lose too much on those. Your dad says, is there money in postcards? I have some from all over Europe and Australia. There can be.
Yes,
It depends
there
on what
is.
they are and how old they are. But yes,
Yeah.
there certainly can be some money in it.
Tomorrow,
In fact,
Dad can talk
if you
to me.
yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
He can talk to me, Dad, tomorrow about it, and I can tell you what I've learned from watching S&P postcards. Or SM
Yeah,
postcards.
and you can check out this guy's channel right here. He does a lot of stuff on
He
postcards.
knows everything.
SM Postcards. You've got a wrench. Drop your link in the chat, and we'll let you have it. And also, I got to put here's Super Fast Tortoise's link. So for those of you that want to go over and give him a subscribe, give him a like, watch all his videos twice, 3 times, 4 times, whatever, whatever it takes. Susan says, I try a piece of dental floss in a sawing motion, unwaxed. Oh, okay,
I
that
can
might.
see that. I really don't know because like the back of the postcard isn't glossy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the glue is just stuck to it, and it's just gonna rip regardless of what I do to it.
Yeah, I think we're just going to try and sell the album. They're not. None of them in there are really rare or anything crazy. So at least not that we know of. So
No, I don't think so.
Little Miss Cute, go ahead.
I did want to share one thing with you tonight, since
Sure.
you might find magic cards. At the bottom, right here. Whoop. All right, that little sticker thing in the middle means it's either a rare or special card. And the information down here, down here, tells you the set and the year the card came out and the artist. So that should help you a lot when you're looking at cards to actually look up the list of card or see if it's worth money if you don't got the.
So like, you could put that in like an eBay listing, and it would probably come up.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I didn't know
eBay
that.
is coming out. If you're like, I know this because I look at magic cards and stuff, all that. eBay is coming out with the camera option where all you have to do is take a picture of the card, and it will search the card up for you and see what the net worth is going around eBay.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. I could do that.
Yeah. I just wanted to share that little bit of knowledge so Magic got in the stream.
Yeah, no, I'd like to know. I wanted to know. I think I've asked you on several occasions about trading cards. I'm like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Let's see here. Little Miss Q says, I do it by myself, so if I get a big bulk buy, I have a death pile, but I figure I'll get through it. Through the winter, thrift stores will be easier. Yeah, no, that's a good plan. And there's, for your dad, there's SM Postcards link right there.
Whoop, whoop.
So there it is. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. We're almost to the 2-hour marker.
Whoop,
So-
whoop.
Hey, can
Stretching
you
it.
show
But-
them my?
Hmm?
Can you show them my Cabbage Patch, guys? I'm blocked again from Instagram, and I finally finished my Cabbage Patch Check her out. That's the one
So
I did the reroute of her hair.
This is a Sarah custom right here. This hair is all done by Sarah. She put it through the skull and everything. So this is pretty much 100% Sarah.
Turn it
So
around.
yeah,
I did
There
the whole
she is.
thing. Yeah.
so
But I'm blocked from Instagram again, guys. So I finally finished her, and I wanted to show everyone. But I sent it to a couple people, but I can't. Something's wrong with my account again.
yeah. So Rachel, thank you so much. Can I say just thank you for having a positive show? Yes, you can. You are very welcome. We try our hardest. So
We talk about Mountain Dew. We talk
That's right.
about cats.
that's right. We talk about anything. This live has been known as the partial reseller live, and then it just goes off the rails into something, and then comes back to reselling, and then goes back off the rails. And it's get to know your pickers.
Right. And also, I'm normally in the chat asking a lot of questions.
That's right. So the chat has been quiet today. So I do have a public service announcement for everybody who has a store. I did this on Monday, and I just want to let everybody know, don't do it unless you're prepared for some work, because I actually had to call Mark at SM Postcards because I know he does this, and I had no idea how to fix this. So there is when you're in your drafts, and Derek, this doesn't apply to you yet unless you have the store subscription, I believe. So if you go into like your drafts or something, on the left-hand side, there's settings, and there's a tab called business policies. If you click on that tab just once, it turns all of your shipping into business policies, and it makes a business policy for every shipping situation you have and puts it all into one big giant thing. And we had 21 pages of business policies because we had a couple, onesie twosies where it was like $650 shipping and $675 shipping. So it literally changed our entire shipping. Now, having said that, after we got it all clarified, it made things a lot easier for us. But just if you're not prepared to mess up your entire shipping catalog, don't click on it. Because I called eBay. I was like, can you just put this back to the way it used to be? Because we used to just have standard shipping. We didn't have business policies for our shipping. We just had, priority, first class, whatever. And we selected everything every time. Now we have business policies. So like now we have one that's first class, free, 1 day handling. Now we have priority, calculated, 1 day handling. Yeah. So it was traumatic because I had to go through and literally redo like half of our store. So if you see that little tab on the left-hand side that says business policies on your eBay listing, or on your eBay, what do they call it? The eBay, like the
Dashboard.
the dashboard. Don't click on it unless you're very prepared to deal with business policies for the next like 3 hours, because that's what you're going to be doing.
I couldn't believe when he told me what happened. I couldn't believe that they don't say something like when you click on it saying, this is going to change your settings on whatever. Do you want to proceed?
Yeah.
This cannot be reversed.
Yeah.
Why don't they say that? But it is much better now. I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. I like it.
It did at the end. It made it a lot easier because now we just select whatever business policy we want per whatever. And then there's default. So it always defaults to one. Now it always defaults to immediate pay. It always defaults to, 30-day returns, free returns. So all that we don't ever have to change, but it just, that first time we had to go through and change everything back. So it was just public service for everybody.
Yeah. I just, why doesn't it have a warning? I mean,
Yeah.
it really should.
Just good info.
That's right. And I did call Mark because I know Mark uses them, and I was like, this is insane. What did I do? And we video chatted, and I showed him my screen, and he helped me through it. So thank you so much, Mark. We really appreciate the help.
Yeah,
But
he's awesome.
Nice.
I did not throw my laptop. That's a $2,500 laptop, Mark. So I'm not throwing that anywhere. So yeah, they do make it easy. Little Miss Q says, I always have a ton of fun on your lives. Thank you. We really appreciate all the compliments you guys are getting. So, SM Postcards, when you make policy change, it changes changes every listing. And if it doesn't have a policy for it, it just creates another one. So like if you have a bunch of like random shipping prices or flat shippings, it makes a policy for each individual one. And then it just it puts them all into like a bucket. It's crazy.
It was real scary. I'm not going to lie, but it's good now.
Yeah, you're welcome, Susan. I just don't want anybody to go through the panic that I went through whenever I clicked that. And all 1,600 listings changed right at that moment. We were like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you got coming?
No.
Yeah. So, what do you got coming up on your channel? You said you got coming up your first reselling video. Do you have anything else coming up that you want to plug before we get out of here?
Well, for those that are interested in cube design on Magic the Gathering, I'm working on my next Super Fast Tortoise episode where I talk about some subject about Magic. And this time I'm doing multicolored cards and directing your cube into a better format.
Awesome. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Oh,
Want to plug anything? Maybe your dad's channel? No. If your dad has a channel.
Well, I've been trying to get him to do a channel. He sells some old-fashioned radios and on his eBay channel. And like
awesome.
When I was in California helping him out, I got to help ship, package and ship some of the expensive radios and stuff he had.
Wow.
So that's where I got to learn about packing my shipping materials. That was a good experience. I mean, these things are heavy. I mean, these are the stereos that you connect to all your speakers and stuff to, like your TV and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those things are done.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's awesome.
Blew my mind.
It is crazy.
I know. As in plugs, I don't have a lot.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure before I cut you off and started telling everybody what's coming up on our channel. So, coming up on our channel, again, just so everybody knows, we're out of town this weekend. No Pittsburgh Picker live this Sunday, and I know it's sad. You guys will get through it, I promise. And
You'll make it.
We'll try to do a pop-up live before Thursday, but that would be only on Wednesday. So maybe we'll do another one on Wednesday, or maybe we'll do one on Friday or something, just to give you guys a little extra. But yeah, no Pittsburgh Picker live this Sunday. There will be a usual, sourcing video and what's sold coming up this coming Friday. That's about it. Next week, somebody's on next week. I can't remember who, though. Just can't remember.
Might check a postcard.
There might be something that has to do with postcards coming up next Thursday. Mark from SM Postcards will be with us. He is going to do a giveaway, so he's got some stuff that he wants to give to you guys. And I don't think it's postcards either. I don't think it is, but it might be. Who knows? So yeah. So this coming Thursday, that Mark from SM Postcards will be with us. And Derek, thanks so much for being with us. We really appreciate having you on.
Yeah, it was
Hope
fun.
you had a good time.
Thank you. I really enjoyed my time here.
Yeah. That's about it for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Turtle power.
That's awesome.